I've been a pharmacist for 35 years and I was fortunate to start in my own business not long after I registered. So the Pharmacy Guild has been part of my professional life basically since I started. Because of what they do, the children have seen that the Guild are supporting pharmacy so well, and they're in there, I suppose in simple terms, fighting for them all the time.
Being a young pharmacist coming through, a lot of the colleagues that I went through university with share my concern of the primary threat of pharmacies going into supermarkets. The Guild helps to fight for pharmacists and pharmacy owners and the industry itself.
The Guild helps in community health majorly. They organise programs to be implemented into the pharmacy, and they organise the funding. They speak to the government about how to fund these programs. So I got into pharmacy a few years ago, and I like it because of the patient-pharmacist interaction. I like the ability to be able to help people. I think we need the Guild more now, more than we did before, because we're finding that we need to help our patients more, and patients are coming to us now. It's harder to get sometimes into their doctors, and they're coming to us as their first point of call.
The Know Your Numbers program has been developed by the National Stroke Foundation to raise awareness amongst the Australian community about their risk of stroke and heart disease. And it's a community-based health check program delivered predominantly through community pharmacy. The Pharmacy Guild are a key partner for us in our Know Your Numbers program. We work with the Pharmacy Guild to communicate about the program to community pharmacy. We work with them to ensure it's delivered within a high quality framework. They help us recruit the pharmacists who will provide checks through pressure stations. They help us to communicate with the pharmacists about how to run the program. If the Pharmacy Guild didn't exist, initiatives like the Know Your Numbers program would be very difficult to deliver through community pharmacy.
Okay, the Guild have for a number of years now key strategies to enhance the provision of harm reduction services within the pharmacy channel. Okay, the opiate treatment program is where illicit drugs such as opiate drugs such as heroin is replaced with a prescription medication like your methadone or buprenorphine in order to reduce injections and also help client control withdrawal effects. I believe that the Guild's involvement in these programs have certainly contributed to the successful development and the continued success of these programs.
Recently the Guild ran a series of roadshows nationally, and I attended a local roadshow. It was excellent in terms of its presentation, and it gave us a lot of practical advice to take back to our pharmacies and to use that to improve our businesses. As small business people, we just do not have the time to get inside the industrial relations laws and the different awards. I find that when I use the Guild, I can very quickly find answers. Well, the Guild has recently commenced a CPD programme which I've used myself recently, and I find that very useful and very practical and easy to use. Quality Care is a tremendous Guild-initiated resource. It has given me the ability to organise my business and the various aspects of my business, and it's something that I just quite simply could not do without.
I think the Guild provides an umbrella for smaller pharmacies such as ours. Even though we're quite remote, we feel involved in the national scheme of things. It's certainly useful as an employer, and I can generally say that they look after our interests. The QCPP system is partly responsible for producing the National Pharmacy Assistant of the Year, because after all we operate according to the national systems.
The Pharmacy Guild training I think was essential for me winning Pharmacy Assistant of the Year, and even for just working in pharmacy industry full stop. Not only does it give me the confidence to actually give the information to the customers, it gives me that sort of acknowledgement that I've done the training as well. The great thing about the Pharmacy Guild is their acknowledgement for pharmacy assistants. They realise how much training and work that we actually put into ourselves. And with an award like the Pharmacy Assistant of the Year, you're sort of putting that out there to the public and to pharmacists, pharmacy assistants, to the whole industry.
Through the Guild training, I received my Certificate 2 and 3 in Community Pharmacy. I am also now discussing what I can do to further my knowledge in pharmacy. I found it very beneficial. I love the books, I love the product knowledge. It helped me to understand a lot of the products a lot better.
Guild trained staff are more confident because they are more knowledgeable, which in turns lead to better customer satisfaction. Staff that have been through the Guild training program has been more motivated, more confident. It gives them a goal that they can set their sights on.
The Guild offered a more realistic and a more current approach to pharmacy, not only focusing on the clinical side of pharmacy, but the management and the practical sides of pharmacy as well, which is something that the other programs out there just don't offer to an acceptable level. The Guild's training program just sets you up to be a more successful pharmacist, hands down.
Guildcare is great because it's a software series and it entails a range of professional services and includes blood pressure monitoring, dosage administration aid, clinical interventions and health professional referrals. We use Fred Dispense, Fred Office and integrated Fred FPOS has just been newly installed into our pharmacy. It's integral to our everyday activities in the pharmacy because Fred Dispense is so great in what it can generate in terms of script map, in terms of meds index, in terms of all the major drug interactions, you can look them up, as well as ERX. It makes my life so much easier at work having these web-based programs, software programs, basically just to help me to make an informed decision about how to achieve better health outcomes.
Basically, the things that the Guild does helps the profession. And if the stronger the profession is, the better it is for all pharmacists, whether they be owners or employed pharmacists.
Working in a family business, my father and my uncle who started the business, eventually they may retire and the younger generation will come through. And it's assuring to know that the Guild will be there for support, as they have been for my father and his brother, and they will be there for us in the future.